Thank you. I stand here today not just as a legislator, but as someone whose life was shaped by the very program that we're fighting to protect, Head Start. I was a Head Start kid, raised in rural California by a single mom who worked 2 jobs just to keep the lights on and put food on the table. I know firsthand what Head Start means to families like mine. It was a lifeline. While my mom worked tirelessly to build us a better life, Head Start gave me a safe place to learn and to grow and to be seen. It gave her the peace of mind that every parent deserves, that her child was in good hands, learning and cared for. But that's why this fight is personal to me. In rural counties like Modoc, Siskiyou, and Lassen, and any of the 11 counties I represent, Head Start isn't just one option among many. A lot of times it's the only option. They're the only place where a child can get a meal, a health screening, or often the only learning program option at all in a community. The only way that a parent can go to work without having to choose between a paycheck and their child's safety. Let me be clear, cutting Head Start will devastate my communities in rural California. These aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. These are real children, real families, real parents, and real futures at stake. California receives nearly $1.5 billion in federal Head Start funding each year. That money supports not only early education and family services, but thousands of jobs. Child care providers, bus drivers, cooks, support staff, many of them right here in rural areas where employment opportunities are already limited. Yet despite all the good that Head Start does, we have seen offices closing and dangerous conversations unfolding in Washington about cutting this lifeline, about eliminating it entirely. That's why I joined this bipartisan group of legislators, Democrats and Republicans alike, to call on Congress to do the right thing. Protect and expand Head Start. Because if we are serious about taking care of our kids, about opportunity, and about lifting up every corner of our state, then we must stand up for programs that do exactly that. This is not a partisan issue. This is a values issue. This is a community issue. And this is a future of our kids issue. And if anyone doubts the power of Head Start, I invite them to look at me. I'm a product of this program. It wasn't just Head Start that helped my family and I, but latchkey, food stamps, commodity programs, low-income housing, after-school programs, free lunches, the Angel Tree, Awanas, Big Brothers, Big Sisters. I'm sure there are more, but these were the ones on the top of my head. Because they invest in families. They invest in our children. My mom was able to use what she needed and worked hard to create a life. It was a stepping stone. We have to have these stepping stones for our families as we face some of the most challenging financial times in our generation. I fully believe that we need to cut our budget and cut the waste. I just hope that we don't do that on the backs of our low-income working families and our children. I'm here today because someone invested in my future when I was just a little girl. We need to make sure that we keep doing that for the next child. The next single mom, the next Head Start kid with big dreams and nowhere to go. Now is the time to lead with purpose, to put families first, to put people over politics, and to invest in the promise that every child holds. Rural California is depending on it. Thank you.